Greetings. At our last meeting, you remember we did the dashboard for multiple stock data. And now let's think over something even bigger. If you are drawn to financial world and you have various financial segments which you are interested in, wouldn't it be great to have some kind of unified tool which helps all your endeavors? Imagine, and you'll see the importance of tool that we are going to start to develop for upcoming few lessons. Let's think before starting for a moment to have a personalized workspace where you can monitor different parts of financial network: commodities, stocks, ETFs, crypto markets, anything. It's not that you will have data at your fingertips, but also it's like you have one centralized place for your daily operations or for objects of your interest. And it's flexible because you are the designer and you are building it yourself. We can rely on some generic interfaces which might overlook the niche, but creating our own is not only a technical training. It's kind of a building first few layers of bricks of your own data analysis process. For that, again, we are going to use a Python, and as we see in previous lessons, for data visualization, Streamlit probably is the framework that works best for it. It's very well structured for Python, and it has nice way of displaying our data. Why it is special? Because it's simple. You don't need all the front-end components like HTML, CSS or JavaScript to build some kind of nice interface. It's rich for inbuilt different type of widgets, sliders, checkboxes, drop downs. You're just calling the method and there it is. So, agreeing on that, we also gonna talk about which other tools that we are going to use. Obviously, we are going to use Yahoo Finance to acquire the data. Then, as we are going to display some graphs, we will be using different visualization libraries such as Matplotlib, Seaborn and Plotly. That will help to incorporate charts, graphs into our Streamlit app and visualize the data in more engaging and informative way. So, let's keep it going. But first, let's see how our project will look like. So, generally, it will have the following view: our application folder, the subfolder where we will keep components, and for that we will keep commodities, cryptos, ETFs and stocks. We are looking for underpriced stocks. We will get deeper into details how we're calculating this when we will build the page. So today we are going to talk only for the project structure. We will build the project structure and we will work on our main app, which will be this Streamlit app py. Let's get back to our folder and create some subfolder. Let's name it to have name convention kept Streamlit up, and there we will create our pages, because it's important to keep the structure of it, as our Streamlit file will get all the data from the and our file Streamlit. We can here create either a Python package or the directory. The difference is that Python package has by itself, by default, file init.py, which we are going to create, and that will make this Python library. Init.py file does let other codes or applications know that this is also containing the Python codes in it, and this is a part of the Python project. We have init.py. Let's make other py codes which will work each for the different parts of our application. Commodities. Next will be cryptos. Then will be ETF value, and last but not least, underpriced. Here we go. We have all our components in here. We will get to code for each of these in a specific lesson dedicated to it. So for today, let's finalize Streamlit part. As I mentioned, we are going to import some of the libraries. So for that, let's call our helping tooltip. So we have already Streamlit installed in here. So we are going to use pandas for data acquisition. Whatever we have already installed, we will see in the terminal here that requirement already satisfied. You can see that for plain of it is. It's just installing Plotly, and we will get the confirmation message that the code is ready. While it is done, let's open our Streamlit app and start working on the magic. First, we import Streamlit as st, shortening it for convenience. From pages, import commodities, cryptos, ETFs, and despite having an empty codes, we don't see here errors because we are importing the Python codes, Python file names. Now we have 4 pages. Let's create an object which named in Python dictionary. Pages are commodities. That will be key, and our value will be commodities. Next is cryptos, and the value will be cryptos. Same way, ETF value will be ETF, and stocks value will be Okay, so we want to have a sidebar navigation, so we're calling the appropriate method and inbuilt elements, name it navigation. Then we're creating a variable choice which will be equal to st sidebar radio button, because we want to show one page at a time, so making very quick to switch among the pages. So let's have here a message, choose page display, and list with the argument of our dictionary and keys. These are keys, these are values. So we are displaying here all of these 4 keys for pages dictionary, and for that code for appropriate value will be called immediately. Whenever this one is selected by radio button, we will see that this code is activated from commodities PI and the results are displayed. So page will be pages choice. Here we announced this, and page so again, let's go for what we did today. We created a project structure, which is main application, within it the Streamlit application. This is our application folder, this one, Streamlit app. Here we have Streamlit code, and here we have pages from where we're going to import the codes to run for commodities, cryptos, ETFs and stocks respectively. Then we created in a Streamlit app, which will be our main app, which will execute this. We started with importing the Streamlit, then from pages we import all these files. Next we are creating a dictionary of keys, and for their values are our imported pages. We calling from Streamlit library the element sidebar, we are giving it a title. Then we are defining a choice variable, which will be the radio button, and that radio button will act as a switching element for the user when user wants to decide which page to show right now. Last, we announced that page is a choice of the pages. From here, we're selecting something, some page from the existing range of pages and calling it an application. So this is it for today. Stay tuned, and in next videos we are going to build one by one commodities code, cryptos, ETFs and enterprise. Just for you to be ready, commodities list as dictionary will be placed under this video as a comment, so you will have it ready before our next video will start. Thanks for your time, happy coding, and till our next meeting.